Hello everyone. Danielle Davis and I teamed up to show you how to make a killer omelet. Today we'll be making a vegetarian omelet. Go over the ingredients. We have some organic free-range eggs. We have some organic spinach, organic Monterey Jack cheese, which is very good. We have some organic cherry tomatoes, some organic bell pepper, and those are the ingredients that we'll be putting into the omelet. We'll start by getting the pan ready. We have some olive oil here, a little bit of olive oil, not too much. You want to use a non-stick pan. And you want it to be on a medium heat. You don't want it to be too high. So we'll just spread the oil around to give it a nice coating. And as that's warming up, we'll go ahead and prep the rest of the ingredients. I'm going to go ahead and start by chopping up my vegetables. There's really no specific way to do this. It really depends on your taste. As you start creating more omelets, you can start adding different types of ingredients and really experiment with it. It's hard to get it wrong. Okay. Now that we've had that chopped up, we'll go ahead and crack our eggs. If you don't know how to crack an egg, it's pretty straightforward. Just tap it on the edge of a surface. Press your fingers in the middle and pull apart slowly. Toss those. Now, a lot of people use milk to add to the eggs to make them light and fluffier. I don't drink cow milk, I only drink soy milk, so I wasn't sure how that would turn out, so I'm going to go ahead and skip it. Okay, I'm going to give my yolks a little poke. Just want to whisk them up. So they're thoroughly mixed. You guys can see that. So the more you whisk them, the lighter and fluffier they'll be. That's because the air gets into them and then it cooks up lighter and fluffier. It really depends on the taste, how much you fluff them. Okay, so those are ready. So go ahead and add those to our heated pan. So you can see it sizzles nice. Okay. You want to add in your cheese first to give it time to melt. Just want to pour it on there. It doesn't have to be pretty. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of my spinach. Add in some bell pepper and our tomatoes. This is going to be a great omelet. Okay. You can also add salt and pepper to taste. I prefer fresh cracked pepper. Add a little bit of that in there. A little bit of salt. Okay. So one of the keys to cooking an omelet is here in the first couple minutes. You're going to want to pull the edges up and let some of the yolk soak down in there. Not the yolk, but the egg that's not cooked yet. That way you get a very evenly cooked omelet. So I'm going to do that a couple times. Okay. Just give it a couple minutes to cook. It doesn't take a long time. You don't want to overcook it. That's one of the major mistakes that you can have. You don't want it coming out with the dark brown crust on the edge. So I'm going to go ahead and start pulling apart the edges a little bit, just to loosen them up. And you'll be able to tell when it's getting kind of close, because when you start to shake it, it'll move as one unit like it is now. Just give that a few more seconds. So, like I said before, it's really versatile what you can add here. Some good options are some crushed bacon. You can add ham, sausage, any kind of meat you want that's already cooked. Again, like the cheese, you want to put the meat in first so it has time to warm up and really cook. There's really no limit to what you can put in here. It comes personal preference and taste. And it's fun to experiment around. So now what I'm going to do, I think it's just about ready to be flipped. I'm going to put my spatula under the edge. Just kind of make sure it's all loose. I'm going to flip it over so it's in half, like a half moon. Put it down. We'll let that cook for a few more seconds here. I'm anxious, so I like to move it around a lot. I think it'll help it cook faster. Not sure if it actually does, but it's worked so far for me. Okay. Go ahead and flip it over now if I can. Let me get the other side cooked. And when you kind of pat it with your spatula, it should have a pretty firm texture to it. You don't want it real firm, you definitely don't want to overcook it. It smells great, and I am hungry. My plate ready here. Go ahead and slide it onto the plate. There you have it. Our beautiful killer omelet. Wanted to thank Daniele for providing some great tips on preparing this. It really helped out a lot. And wish the best of luck to everybody on your future omelet making experiences.